Good morning, everyone. So we just had our first ever family car camping to 2025 here in Drumheller, Alberta. So the plan was to yesterday we went to the museum and then I was able to encourage my wife to do a car camping with me together with our son. And yes, we were able to do it. We thought that we're not gonna fit in our small car, which is the Toyota Matrix here. But so far we were able to fit in here, and when we just bought a single person tent, or I think it's a two-person tent. I think if we're going to stay here, me and my wife and my son, we will be able to fit here as well. But I just bought this one just for our stuff, our things, so that everything in the car will be just us, and so that it will be a little more comfortable in terms of space. I will show you later because right now Noah is still sleeping in there. So yeah, this is all we got from our house. We tried to light pack everything and so that it will be easier for us. In terms of food, yesterday we just bought some beef because there's the good thing about camping here. This is a private campground actually. The good thing about it is it's just like 5 minutes or 7 minutes away from the grocery stores because it's kind of like inside the town. But I think the private campground is just like there's a lot of big space here. It's just like they have a big space here where they make it like a campsites for RV, for tents and stuff like that. So yeah, so if ever you guys are planning to come here in Drumheller and explore a little bit the city, then it's better to have overnight. And for this, I'm not sure if it's kind of worth it compared to a hotel, but I believe me and my wife believe that it's way cheaper compared to a hotel. And at the same time, the experience that we experienced here, like a camping experience. So that's what we can get on a hotel stay, right? But in terms of comfort, for sure, but it's more expensive. But it's okay because this is the first day of the opening of the campgrounds. It's May 1 actually, because I believe all of the campgrounds opens at May 1. So we were able to really find a spot because it's still not crowded yet. So right now, I'm just heating up Noah's soup because he loves soup and rice. So, and my wife is slowly preparing, cleaning up. What do you call this? The checkout time here is around 11 a.m. So right now it's still 9 a.m. We still have 2 hours left. So I'm gonna show you two guys that there's an options here too. Like if you don't want electricity or stuff like that, then you can have a cheaper site like us. This is the cheapest, I believe, but we chose the one that's closest to an outlet. So here, and this one I just bought this extension wire for our vacuum at home, and I was also thinking that we can use it as well outdoors. So yes, my plan was successful. We were able to use it, so we can charge our devices if ever we need it, especially for my Osmo Pocket 3 and our phones that easily get drained, right? So took a lot of videos in the museum. It's a very, very nice experience. If you guys have your family or children and you haven't been here yet in Drumheller National, I don't know, it's a museum of a dinosaurs and stuff like that. I don't know, it just brought back memories. And because before, when I was younger, I always just see dinosaurs in the books, right? Everything in the books, all of the names and stuff like that, and it's just your imagination that's running. But yesterday it was a very, very good experience, and it's an unforgettable one, I believe. It's a very nice experience that all of the imagination that I had when I was younger, all the books that I've kind of red when I was younger. It kind of like turned into a reality. It's a life-size dinosaurs, very very big dinosaurs. And personally, I don't really that believe that dinosaurs are kind of like a separate species compared to what we have right now, the animals. Personally, I believe that they were just like all bigger animals compared to what we have right now. If you're a Christian, you know that Adam and Eve are taller than any of us right now. They were giants. So I believe the animals were giants too during that time. But anyways, if you guys have your children and or your family, and if you guys are looking for place to explore or stuff like that, then I would suggest Drumheller Dinosaur Museum or stuff like that. I forgot the exact name. It's a very very nice experience. They also have cafeteria there in case you guys are wondering, and it's just like within the city. So if ever you guys are get hungry or stuff like that, you can buy food here too, or you can bring your own food as well if you want in your car, or have a picnic in there. There's a little spot in there that's very nice, and you're not allowed to bring food inside the museum for sure. But yeah, in terms of food, it's close to the city, so you can have options where you're gonna buy your food. So I'm gonna show you guys what our setup looks like. It's okay if I'm gonna open the car because it's almost time for Noah to wake up too. So for our matrix here, so I just forwarded this one, the 2 car seats, right? This is what I like about matrix, because you can put down the rear seats compared to a sedan. It's kind of like, I believe this is kind of like a wagon type kind of car. So here guys, so this one is Noah's play mat or something at home, and he's not using it anymore because he already can walk and run. So we were able to utilize this one. We brought some thicker stuff. So we bought some thicker duvets or some extra, what do you call this, blankets to keep us cool. It's a little bit cool because right now it's still around May, right? And so yeah, so this is what it looks like. We were able to fit here, Noah in the middle, me here, and then my wife here. So we were just able to fit because we were just small people. And we still have some extra space too. It's just like the head part here, this part there, it's kind of like a hollow part, right? So I was able to find a solution for that in Amazon. So hoping that in our next car camping it will be more comfortable. And I'm also planning to buy the stuff that will cover the hollow part of the middle of the car, and the car mattress that's compatible. That's the word that I'm looking for. That's compatible to that kind of hollow filler as well. So they're both in the same brands. So let's see on our next car camping, because my wife said if our car camping will be successful today, we will gonna keep doing this probably more often. And because my wife is not that an outdoorsy kind of woman, and same as me, I just always get dragged by my friends. That's why I was able to experience most of this. But now as a family, we're trying to do it as a family because Noah really likes camping. So yeah, it's a good experience, and it's a good time to bond and to improve more our relationship as family. And it's a very very nice experience too, because especially here in Alberta, because winter time is longer, right? So you really have to go out, you really have to breathe some fresh air, and you really have to get some fresh, I don't know, perspective from the natures and stuff like that, so that to help you survive in everyday life. So guys, Drumheller is a good stuff too, and if it's just a short stay and stuff like that, because this is a smaller city. So if you're planning to come here, it's a good place. It's a smaller city, so expect lesser people and a smaller houses too, and a smaller buildings, stuff like that compared to Calgary. But it's very, very nice. It's a different ambience. It's a different temp. It's a very different environment, stuff like that. But people are still warm, and they always keep smiling, and they always like to say how are you, and I don't know. It's just like welcoming. So if ever you guys are planning to come here, please include the you can include the Drumheller, Alberta. As we noticed yesterday, there are also streets, names that are dinosaurs related. So I forgot the exact words. And there's also a big, very big dinosaur statue in here too, like way big, like humongous stuff. I don't know how many. I don't know in terms of measurement, but it's really big. And if you guys have some suggestions too, if you guys know some areas that we can do some car camping that's safe, okay, that's safer, then please leave it in the comment section. We don't want to go with the like in the back country camping, stuff like that, because wildlife, and I do have a toddler and we don't have that much experience. So if anything is just like safer and closer, then that would be very, very nice. So hook me up, guys, if ever you know something, if you know some place that we can go to. Oh, just in case if anyone wondering, the place here is around $45 for just like the tent, and then if you chose the one that's closer to an outlet, you just have to bring your own extension cord. And for the RVs, I believe it's around 65, and you have everything already. I think you have the electricity, sewage, what else to be? Water. Yes, water. And our campsite too, we chose the one that's closer to the outlet and closer to a faucet. And the washrooms here are close to. You can just like walk towards there for like around, I don't know, 3 minutes. So it's accessible and it's very nice. So if you want to do some pooping or stuff like that, then you can have it here. You don't have to worry about that part. And it's safer too, because around it's a residential area. But there are a lot of trees actually to cover the place. So it really feels that you're in a camping site. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.